This video, we'll discuss how to set up our invoices and also optionally how to collect credit card payments direct into Eneris. So on the left hand side, we'll see that our demo report that comes with the account we just created has an invoice built in. And it says single family home, $350, some tax, and a total. Eneris will automatically generate invoices based on line items that you add. So let's go ahead and add some line items here. So I'm going to go to Settings, and then I'm going to go to Invoicing and Collection. In this page, we're able to add new line items to build a library of invoice items that we can pick from when we're doing an inspection. So single family home is an item already. I'm going to add a few more just as examples. Actually, first I'll remove single family home. I'll add one called standard home. Let's say that's $500 and 5% tax. And of course, tax depends on which region, whether you're in a state or province, which region you're in. So it's up to you to enter the tax percentage there. You can also enter 0 if you'd like. I will add condo inspection. Let's add a radon test kit. And maybe one more. Let's add a water test kit. Alright, so we've just added 4 items to the available line items in the invoice. And so now let's go update an invoice here. So we can go to the demo report and we will scroll down. There's already a pre-existing invoice which corresponds to this PDF on the left here, and I will delete this. Okay, so now I will click Create Invoice, and I can pick from the items that I had entered into my line item library a few moments ago. I can also add a custom line item in the case that I didn't have the item I was looking for, but I need to do one. So I can click Add Custom Line Item, say they have a pool, so we do pool inspection, and let's say $225 for that. And I'll hit the blue plus button, and now it's been added to the list of line items, and so I can pick. So we'll say standard home, radon test kit, water test kit, and a pool inspection. And so if I click save, Eneris automatically tallies up the bill, and I can now do a few things here. If the client has paid, I can select mark as settled and then pick the method of payment. Let's say they paid by check. And so there we go, and I can generate a PDF of just the invoice if I'd like, so I can click Generate PDF here. And if I just wanted the invoice on its own as a PDF, I've now got it. So we can see the details of the invoice here. If I go back, I can email the invoice to the client if I'd like. It'll automatically send the invoice to the email address that was entered when the report was created. Or I can include the invoice in my report, so all I need to do is click Update PDF Report. And we'll open up the report again, and so on the left hand side I have what the invoice was before. Now if I look at it now, we've updated the line items, and now this is what it looks like after. And that's how to set up invoices in Eneris. Now one more thing that I'll mention here is that let me just mark the invoice as outstanding again. I'm also able to collect payments directly through my phone if I'd like, or to email an invoice with the payment link attached to it. But to do that, I'd have to set up Stripe, and so the message says go to Settings and Invoice Collection. If I go there and back into Invoicing and Collection, I'll see that there's a box that says Collect Online Payments. So we do have a setup guide. It's step by step because you have to have your checking account that you'd like the money deposited to each time you charge a credit card. And so I'll open up that guide, and briefly we can see here that it goes one step at a time and walks you through how to set it up. If you do use the Enris way of doing it, then these are the fees here, 2.9% per transaction plus 30 cents. And we don't make any money on that. It's just the processing fee that's involved. Okay, so that's all there is to setting up invoices in Enris.